Hello ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? My name is Tom, and in today's video we're going to be reviewing the Book of Boba Fett, Episode 7, Season Finale. The Book of Boba Fett has been a hit and miss series for a lot of people, in a lot of people's opinions, but in mine, I really did enjoy it. The slower burns of certain episodes compared to the more action-packed episodes was done brilliantly. The way the story was told, the whole sort of mafia vibe that this play gave off, it was kind of like a mafia meets western sort of play they were going for, and the way that they spun this in the narrative was perfect. I don't think they could have done a better job. I would have liked to have seen Boba in action a lot more, 100%, but I think there's definitely room to see that happen as we progress with his character. Mando and Boba are two inseparable characters that will dip in and out of one another, but I'm sure with Season 3 of The Mandalorian soon approaching and the Book of Boba undoubtedly going to get a Season 2, I can't wait to see that. I'm looking forward to it. The way that they blended these two characters together, Mando steals the show all the time. Obviously, fresher face, newer character, better storylines. But Boba definitely, some fans will say he was given a disjustice. I do agree. I would have liked to see more usage of Boba in the thing, but we didn't get to see too much about that. We saw more of a sort of revamp origin in a way. This new Boba coming out from the Sarlacc pit and having to get raised by the Tuscans and work with them and things like that. So honestly, I do understand where a lot of people are coming from, and I would like to see more of him moving forward, because when he does act and do the action scenes, he is brilliant. That actor, phenomenal, great action, loved it. Absolutely one of the most action-packed episodes, and this series does have a lot of potential moving forward when it comes to expanding the Star Wars universe. And honestly, with this final episode, it had a lot to beat. You know, we had Ahsoka turn up last week, we had Luke, we had Grogu. It was a big, massive episode to try and compete with. And on the action side of things, obviously not from the cameos, but definitely from the side of action, it was a really, really action-packed finale, which not a lot of shows give us nowadays, and that's what we really needed. I really enjoyed that. The finale episode of the season was phenomenal, with Boba and Mando teeing off with one another, going back-to-back, fighting against other Pikes, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful scene. It got me hyped. It made me think back to, you know, my best friend and what we were like playing games as kids and growing up watching Star Wars. It was really cool. I love that scene. Brilliant scene, brilliant fight scene. Loved it. The Scorpion droids, these sort of big, massive droider cars on steroids. Loved them. Thought they were great. How they dispatched of them were phenomenal. Really enjoyed that. That Rancor is impeccable. That is a really cool thing. To see Boba ride that Rancor was amazing. And Grogu making his debut, clearly not choosing to end the canon of the Daisy Ridley trilogies. Unfortunately, they're still a thing. But Grogu did take the Mandalorian armor, and with the help of R2-D2, he did get back to Mos Espa and join in with the action himself. And being a small little pint-sized guy, he doesn't pull his punches. He's pretty good. He does have a few cute moments in the episode, and he does have some very cool, powerful moments in the episode too. Can't wait to see him and Mando in Season 3 with that sick Naboo starfighter, cruising through the galaxy, getting into some trouble, doing some cool things. Can't wait to see where the season goes from there for the Season 3 of The Mandalorian, and that's what this kind of felt like. It kind of felt like Book of Boba was its own show, its own thing, but then obviously a little bit came in where towards the end, Mando came back and carried sort of the finale and the last 2 episodes, the last 3 episodes, and I think apart from that, like we all say, we would have loved to see Boba a little bit more in the action scenes. I thought his finale scene with Cad Bane was really good. I didn't think they were going to kill Cad Bane off that way, that quick, but I'm glad that Boba got a bit of revenge in the end. I would have liked to hopefully delve into more of Boba's backstory. It kind of feels like we're at the end of his story at the bit of, you know, by the time Book of Boba Fett rolls around and ends, it feels like a more rounded character. So I would like to go back into like the grittier days of his bounty hunting career and like to see him do that, like where he was in between losing his dad and be getting like thrown in the Sarlacc pit pretty much. I'd like to see that chunk of his life on screen. That'd be really cool. And there was a video game that sadly got cancelled that was supposed to tell a bit of that story. So hopefully that could be used in the Disney. The Disney people could use that actually in the Season 2 of Book of Boba if we get one. But yeah, really enjoy it. Really loved it. Finale was perfect. Couldn't have done a better job with that. I really loved that final episode. Beautiful. There was a post-credit at the end, which I didn't really understand. So if someone was to educate me, type it down below in the comments. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know what that post-credit scene was all about. But thank you for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you love the Book of Boba and Star Wars and things like that, please hit up the channel with a sub. We're nearly at 5k. We're making that final push. So help us out however you can by subscribing to the channel. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Brilliant. Peace.